know about being macho.
Calling the shots, the big time. But here's something even more gacho. Bueno, even more gacho. Esa gente, saludos, man. Saludos and respect, man. I've been wanting to make this video for a long time, bro. And it just happened that today I was watching a video rap podcast about this vato that was in prison in Mexico, right? And I'm glad that I watched it, bro. But it was pretty fucked up how they treat their people over here in Mexico, bro. You know, like fucking worse than fucking slaves, almost. And this video goes for everybody, man, not just Mexicans. You know, even though I decided to make it about the North and the South, and who won that day, though. I'm gonna tell you at the end of the video, right? But you know, the Nuestra Raza, the new structure, whatever you want to call it, Nuestra Raza, Nueva Estructura, they got tired, homie. And I swear, homie, I got the same respect for both Ramflas, homie, and my Ramfla, and everybody else. But at that time, you know, I seen that the homies, you know, the Sureños, they were bullying the norteños, homie, serio. They and I know, so hey, don't happen. I seen it, bro. I seen it with my own fucking eyes. I seen it with my own fucking ears too, because I So anywho, man, you guys already know, man, that I don't make notes. I use you know, remember, and I just go. But sometimes I don't want to get stuck. So today, I made a few notes, only like five. I wrote a few five things, five main topics that I wanted to touch on this video, bro. And one of the topics was that like I was saying on the video, homie, I was watching this video today about this paisa that was in prison, and I was watching how fucked they treat him. They were getting treated, homie, in prison, homie. Like fucking, hey, one time on the video, the paisa almost broke, homie, because he was almost crying that they had him so broke spiritually and psychologically, homie, that one time these battles came into his cell and they say, hey, get on your knees. You know what to do, homes? And they said, oh, hell no, bro. Hey, that he wanted to cry, man, not you know, because they were fucking beating him, fucking mistreating him, and all kinds of fucking shit. Used to beat him up all the time. And hey, get on your knees. And he goes, no, bro, I'm not. Hey, you know what time it is, bro. They were by the bed, and the battle that was telling him this, it was a minister. He goes, no, get on your knees. We're gonna pray. And the battle thought, you know, I'm gonna make you, you know, give me a head, no? You know, excuse my words, huh? And I was like, man, you know, that's how far we get. Let these motherfuckers, you know, let these fools bully us, you know. I remember when I was in prison, bro, you know, and like I said, like I said on the beginning of my video, I got the same respect for both Ramflas, homie. But one time, man, I had a sailor, homie. He was. Well, I'm not gonna say where he was from, but he was somebody. He was, and I could tell, right? I was fresh from the shoe, homie, and right away when I got there, homie, I can see because the respect that this vato, he was not a paisa. This vato had, homie. You know, they used to fucking shoot him all kinds of shit and sopas, you know, things out of the package, and hey, how you doing? Good morning, this, and good morning, sir, and good. And right away, homie, the first, and they, well, I made a cell move, right? I was with this paisano. They said, you gonna go with, and he was like, I knew this motherfucker, not the one I was moving in, but the one, like, you gonna mind somebody. So He had a fucked up record, homie, that he was mistreating his fucking cellies. So I go, and he tried to fucking run my problem in the cell, homie. One time I got tired, serio, bro. And I was like, man, fucking Pancho Villa and Emiliano Zapata didn't die for me to fucking be on my fucking knees, no? And I said, hey, ya estuvo, homie. You know, hey, you're gonna fucking get down, no? Serio. No, a lot of people, no, you didn't do that, no. Serio, bro. He goes, what do you mean gonna get down? I said, I'm not talking Chinese, homie. Hey, stop fucking your fucking, you know, the way you talking to me, the way you fucking, you know. So anywho, in my mind, it's not about me, homie. It's about this, like you already seen on the title, man. Two vicious freaking rayetas, right? So I mean, between the north and south that I seen with my own eyes. Nobody. Matter of fact, I was right in front of most the norteños looked behind me to see if I was a homie, a camarada, and he seen me with some other party. Oh, you all right? I'm all right. I'm all right. You know, I'm all right. He was like shaking the whole fucking, and he was about to. And I seen that the homies from down south, homie. I seen the homies from down south. This in Folsom, upper yard and C yard, upper yard by the handball course, and they say yeah Rico, right? And the homies the students, they were like boo, and these vatos like the Nuestra Raza, homie. They only like 3 or 4 of them, shoom, and they were getting the most. And this is, you know, there were so many. There was only like 3 or 4, and like serio, 35 Sureños, and they were getting them. Not the Sureños, the Nuestra Raza, new structure, homie. And how, you know, when they both Raza, right? They both Mexicans. But how can you know, the way I can tell the difference is, homeboys had a big old fucking Mongolian, all of them have Mongolians. And I can see the Mongolian dude moving. And I was concentrating, you know, when you see somebody getting down, like fucking, like really fucking doing some damage, and homeboy had one of those things that you shave with, and I was like, damn. And I think it was a Filipino guy, Chinese guy, that goes, hey, look at that the little short one, he's getting. And I seen a motherfucker say, yo, that fool was vicious, homie. He was going back and forth, boom, 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 hit him, one. Serio, homie. Hey, that shit was vicious. That fool was, you know, with the business, homes. And when everything went down, they put the yard down, right? And for those of you that haven't been in prison, you know, when they say get down, you know, you look for your people. You look for, you know, okay, my people's over here, and so you wait for those battles to get down, right? And once you get down, you're facing the battle. You're always facing the battle. You most likely you have homeboys, camaradas behind you to watch your back, or the wall to, you know, to protect you. And that's how they did it, homie. And the Sureños had their back. You know, they were facing this way. But it was a cold fucking setup, bones. They got up again, the norteños, and the Sureños got up. And when they got up, the other norteños, because like I said, there was only 4, right? Like 4, and the other ones came rushing from behind, and it was horrible, bro. It was you. I'm not saying this, and I'm not telling you this guy in a joyful way. Nah, bro. I seen so much suffering, bro. So much suffering and despair, homie, over fucking nothing, homie. And why? Well, this who got the best? And this is I'm gonna tell you at the end of the video why I decided to put the title who won. Okay, and I seen another. That's it. I'm not looking at. And I seen another incident, right, where it was the other way around, homie. you know, in this battle, that the Nuestra Raza, the new structure, Norteño that was getting his money was kind of short. Little bit shorter than me, homie. I already, you know, you guys already know I'm 5'6", almost 5'7", 5'6", right? But there was another incident, right, where it was the other way around. Not as vicious as this one, right? But it was the other way around, right? It was the Norteños and the Sureños, también, right? But this time, they were pretty even, homie. Until, but you know, it seemed like this time the Norteños, you know, this is a different place, right? The Norteños were not that, you know, militarized as like in Folsom, right? Folsom, they like top, like fucking Navy SEALs, because they wanted to keep that yard, right? So they were fighting for that yard. It was in Folsom is in Represa, California, Sacra. And this other incident is by Colinga, San Joaquin Valley, right? And the homies, the Sureños, the camarada, it was a camarada, homie, the same thing, short, stocky, homie. It's always those fucking little short, stocky motherfuckers. He was getting, bam, 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 he did some, you know what I mean? You know what time it is, you know what I mean? Motherfucker, a little short, dark complexion, indigenous, not dark as black, you know, indigenous looking motherfucker, you know, fucking Maya, Aztec, fearful fucking face. I mean, he was just, and the reason, because like I said, I was watching this podcast, right, and they were, I see how the paisas get mistreated in Mexico, right, by their own gente, right? And all these incidents happen, you know, between the North and South. You already know why, you know, if you've been around. If you don't know, it's because somebody was bullying somebody, and one day they decided to stand up, right, and say, you know, fuck, no more. And all these fucking conflicts, you know, that's why, you know, that's the reason, you know, all these fucking incidents happen, homie. And it's sad, bro, how we let motherfuckers that, you know, sometimes I don't want to judge, but I don't think that all those vatos out there are as courageous as these vatos, Nuestra Raza, or this other vato de camaradas, homie. But at the same time, they gotta answer to somebody, and that, you know, that's how fucked up how they get treated. I mean, just like the way, you know, the paisas are getting treated over here. I was like, fuck that, man. I wouldn't, you know, fuck. I don't know, you know, what would go through my mind. I wouldn't let nobody fucking treat me like that. I mean, when I was in the cell with this fool, man, I was like, I said this fool me, homie, because I had enough of that motherfucker. Fucking, you know, he didn't want me to fucking work out in the cell, but he was working out in the cell. But then at the same time, if I was just chilling, hey, you're not gonna work, you know, just fucking playing fucking stupid games. Also, one day I said, hey, fucking, you know, stop your shit, homie. We're gonna get that. Serio, homie. Because in my mind, I was like, man, Emiliano Zapata didn't die, or Pancho Villa didn't die for me to be a fucking coward, a fucking punk, homie. So the same way I'm telling you this stories about the North and the South. It is because one day I was chilling, you know, just drinking my coffee on the yarda in the day room, you know, with I was talking to a homeboy, David from San Jose. Saludos to all the gente from San Jose. Saludos to all the Sanjoneros. Saludos to Bay Area, homie. To Paisanos, to Sacra, to Stockton, you know. I know some firme vatos from Stockton. Saludos to all San Joaquin Valley, and Jay. What's up, Jake? Jay Martinez, what's up? Saludos, compita. You were firme gente, homie. He's from Tulare County, homie. He knows who I'm talking about. So, saludos to all the homies from down south también, homie. You know, Islos, you know. You already know me, and homie. I was living in Whittier, East LA, Southeast LA. And saludos to SD. I got a homie from San Diego, Orange County, and Ventura, El Valle, Valleros, Longo, Long Beach. Saludos to all the camaradas, and saludos to all the paisanos, Michoacán, Jalisco, Guanajuato, to all my homies. Salute to Woodpile and the Asian car, blacks. My saludos también. So anyway, man, the same way I'm telling you these stories because I was talking to David right from San Juan. Firme vato, homie, fucking hardcore motherfucker, homie. I thought he used to fight anybody, man. He was like 5'7", homie. One time I remember I seen him fucking calling up about a big old black dude. I, mean, I was like, fucking David, you're gonna get beat up, or you gonna give a fuck. So fool, so. That fool he was with the business. So anywho, so I was telling him, he asked me, where have you been, Angel? You know what? And I was telling him, hey, I've been in Folsom, Salinas Valley, High Desert, Pelican Bay, blah 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 blah. They had you know, hey, you probably seen some fucking crazy shit now. So I was telling him about my these two incidents, right? And he seen my drawing. I mean, he seen my drawing. He goes, "Hey, Angel, you one of the best fucking fools that that I seen getting down, on paños." I don't mind. At that time he had already been down like 25 years. I mean, David. And he goes, "Hey, out of those incidents, who won the most, homie? Like the norte or norte or sur, homie?" And I say, that's the reason I decided to put this title of who won. And I say, I looked at him straight in the eye and I say, hey, the system, homie, nobody won. I say, the system, nobody. And he goes, what do you mean nobody? And I said, nah, the system won, dog. That's what the system won, for your gente from up north and their gente from down south to do this to each other, dog. They don't give a rat ass about you, dog. Or else they wouldn't be putting you in the same fucking places. But at the same time, you already know Raza. I mean, Raza is gonna look for fucking reasons to fight. If they had split the Norteños and the Sureños, they would have fought against each other, dog. Cities, Sacra, Sanjo, LA, Orange, that, dog. So, at the same time, it's you yourself, bro. And don't let nobody mistreat you like that, dog. Don't let nobody fucking treat you like a fucking piece of crap, man. You more, you value yourself more than that, dog. Don't let nobody treat you yourself. Don't go to prison. I mean, if you don't want to be nobody's fucking slave, I wonder why this guy on the podcast was fucking crying. I mean, he probably remembers something that, like, real fucked up gacho that happened to him. That he was like, when the minister said, "Get on your knees," he goes, "Oh fuck, I'm not gonna." Fuck, man, and to me it was like again, or something. I was like, fuck, man, that's and I heard fucking stories about that shit in Mexico, but like when your motherfuckers do that to their enemies, and at the same time, I respect that they get down on the Norteños, because they wouldn't let no motherfucker do that shit to them, bro. I know they're fucking get down, dog. Them fools, como Emiliano Zapata dijo, bro, I'd rather die on my fucking, on my feet than fucking living on my knees, dog. And that's all I gotta say. Don't go to prison, man. Stay out of prison. Don't let nobody run your life, homes. If you don't like the game, don't fucking play it, dog. Stay out of prison. I want to say my blessings to everybody, man. I just thought I'll tell you this story that it was stuck in my mind, my heart. That is not good, bro. Somebody running your program, bro. Like treating you like a punk. That's not fucking good, dog. Stay out of prison, homie. Saludos, respetos, blessings, homie. Mom. Saludos, David.